Hello everybody. Stop working. Shh. Um, this is another one MA session. We don't have a lot of questions, but I see the chairs Luba. Oh my God, Dakaval. Okay, one guy asked about risks of folding strategy. Um, the Zargis oh, shh. Zargis correctly said that it is the same risk as deposit to the lending platform. It is not adding any additional risk like uh, liquidation or something like this because we are borrowing the same asset, and it is not always profitable. Okay. Last week I spent a lot of time for our auto-folding strategy. We worked with Alec N. It is our Solidity developer, and okay, he worked for our implementation last month, and we did finally checks. Um, we successfully launched um, our strategy for DAI. This already work and already with Bootstrap rewards. Um, and um, why we will move Iron strategy to Aave? Um, it is a bit urgent for us because um, when when we're have when we have a lot of funds on lending, uh, more than 50%. When we switch on folding, borrow some assets, we move numbers a lot, and it is hard to estimate will be out of folding folding profitable or not, because before borrowing it was profitable, but after that it was not, and we switch on switch off in the cycle, and that's not good for our profit. Just for I switched it off it manually for Iron for uh, um, all assets except stablecoins, and our profit increased 15%. But of course, we lose opportunity to increase our profit with folding. It's just supply, and we need to move our assets to Aave. And I wanted to do it with our multi-strategy solution when we use the same asset in different places. Uh, but we should do it now. I talked with Iron Team, and they know. Um, okay, and also we're adopting or auto-folding for Phantom, for Scream and Geist. I guess we will launch on both platforms. I'm not sure, but Scream is higher priority because they're very friendly and will support us. But Geist a bit more profitable for some assets. Um, Phantom contracts really on the final stage. Also, we implemented UI, also last checks, and I don't know when we launch, but mm, I need to prepare some nuances like bridging, and I saw I saw a conversation about not to launch a profit sharing pool on each network and use burns. um, I should clarify why I don't like burns. It is just my personal opinion, and I understand that it can be. Um, okay, okay. Um, I like the system when we move for uh, move for tokens from paper hands to diamond hands. From just for free riders who bought this token maybe for trade opportunities or something like this. And opposite of this, we have core community who long-term holders, and our token is something like share. When we hold it, you have percent of profit from platform. And burns increase value for everybody. Uh, for guys on some exchanges, for traders, for everybody really. And you can't manage it, but with flow of profit from buybacks, um, you can um, move these tokens to real your core community, and I think it is important, and it's very good for long term. But of course, Burns also viable system. It's just another, as I said all this time. And I understand that it will be hard to manage different profit sharing pools on all side chains, and I think we will use buybacks for liquidity. Now on Polygon we use only 50%, but I think we can use 100% on Phantom, and profit sharing pool will be just a stop vault with zero API. And these LP tokens under control of platform, it will be uh, your assets. I mean, users, long-term holders. As I said, liquidity under our control. It is user liquidity. We will not touch it or somehow use in, I don't know, dev funds or salary. Of course not. If you will decide that we have a lot of liquidity and we need, I don't know, uh, not so tall wall uh, for price moves, uh, we can distribute it in some way to X data holders or DX data holders. You will choose. I prefer DX data holders. Uh, okay, and at this point we can move for discussion to DX data. And as you can saw, it is really strange situation, very odd, weird. What we had on the last week. Um, um, I see enter the chat and hey man, you made a noise on the last week. Um, we had very high APR on DXData because one user uh, ec- withdrew assets early, and these assets was added to Dexterity rewards. Um, it was really huge amount. It was around 1 million Tether, uh, and it is compatible to what we distribute each month for this vault. So we made decision to partial refund, as you know, but now this rewards ended because it has a strict period of 28 days. And each 28 days we have a new period with new rewards, and now we have around 25% APR. So all during this month, if somebody else exit early, you will have higher APR. But yeah, that's all what we can provide right now. I know that I said about tokens from our partners, but usually it requires that we also provide some tokens on their platform. But we forbidden this after BFE because we spent a ton of tokens, and you ask it uh, why we didn't continue with BFE. We had proposal for 100%. Uh, they they don't want. It was bad experience for them too because they did some work and deploy vaults, and they didn't attract users. And of course, it was our first experiment with integration with big platform, and our system with 30% rewards doesn't work for other yield platforms. And also BFE started to look at us as a competitor on Polygon. We, uh, especially after our launch of the compounded vaults, we become to competitor to other yield platforms, especially when 1% um, performance fee. It is huge dumping on the market. It is unreal percent for other platforms. Usually it is 4, 5, 10%, but not one. Only Kuga Farm has 1%, and I don't know why they have so little TVL because it is really a really nice service. I deployed and already switched on a lot of vaults with 99% of the compound, but looks like it doesn't work without additional rewards. Users just want to get extra payments. Um, I think okay. Why I did it? Um, it cost zero for me. It is few lines of codes. It is the same strategies. We just um, changed few variables, and that's all. And as we discussed, why not? We can provide this service. I will anyway not provide huge rewards for these vaults, but if we can provide the service, why not? Um, let's see. Use it. It is just a or gift for you guys. Of course, if you have better place for it, do it. But I guess it is the best place to farm it, except if you have a place with some additional rewards. Okay. Um, a question, can you cover at a high level the top projects you're currently working on, and what might be focused on the rest of the year? I guess we're working with everyone except maybe top projects like Aave. I mean, we connected with Polygon team. We connected with every project on Polygon, uh, and on Phantom too. We already have connections. What you can expect? Uh, we will deploy very soon a strategy um, for Aave, Chidao, and Balancer. It will be a huge strategy that very interesting mechanic. Um, I think it is amazing product because average APR should be more than 30%. For some assets closer to 50%. Depends on different aspects and mm, one nuance that it will have a little withdrawal fee because not on our side, because when you repay a debt on Qidao, you pay 0.5% fee in underlying assets. Uh, mm, Bogdaslav is developing this strategy and we're very closer to launch it. I hope on this week, um, maybe on next. It is not uh, what I want to push, and it is not urgent. We built a ton of tests for this, and this new strategy nobody did it before. Um, okay, Balancer, Balancer wait from us or solution on their contracts, swap solution. I mean. Of course, yeah. I wait for audit because who knows, maybe they will find something, but I'm sure not. Maybe some little minor things. Uh, but anyway, it is an important milestone before move further. You need to check current version and code audit, and after that build version 2 because it will be a bit mess if you build everything without some period when you can see how it's working and uh, everything else. We stabilize our decks. You should not see a lot of catalog errors. Very rare. And I can explain why you can see it. If you have a period without trades, underlying vaults changed their share price, and it is literally changes reserves, and you need to call sync. It is the nature of Uniswap pairs. I decided to didn't change it, um, and we have very strict access to our pair. Sometimes you're not able to swap even with this. If you see this error, need to call sync on the pair. You can do it manually in Polygon Scan, or wait until or script do it. We catch some events and do it automatically, but if you don't have deposit withdrawals, hard forks, and no trades, we don't have events for sync. Nothing trigger this. So it is the case for some unpopular um, vaults to get k to low errors. And usually it is only in one direction. You can try to swap in another direction. Okay, a ton of nuance, really. It is very complex swap solution. And it is working. As you can see, we didn't provide additional rewards to TetuSwap vaults. All rewards provided from underlying vaults, and a bit additional from out rewarder and additional rewards depending on swap fees. But in general, we don't spend rewards for nothing. As usually, for example, QuickSwap provides rewards for liquidity, and it is totally mm, not for nothing, of course, but it is imbalanced system. In one time, they will end at it, and let's see what will be work better. Swappers that have rewards from their nature, or just the incentive way that on hyper token liquidity. And of course, right now, Quick Token has a very huge price, and they can add rewards and attract liquidity easily. But our system designed for doing it automatically without any additional emission. For example, if you will wait for years and we will can't mine new tokens, all strategies will buy back tokens and provide it automatically to rewards. We will not distribute rewards. It will be from strategies, from profit. Yeah. And these rewards will go to our swap solution. It's very interesting. And let's wait how we will integrate it to Pawn Shop and lending. It will be also very interesting. Um, but at least we should start it. And it is for the next year. Who else? Balance here and yeah, if we're talking about big guys, Harvest promised to launch farms. Um, we just wait review from the main dev of Harvest. Um, I expect it will be very soon. Um, poo, poo, poo. Yes, I record the AMA. I see the question that one guy hope it will be post on our YouTube channel. Yes, yes, it will be. Okay, guys, do you have questions, or I can continue with my monologue? um, Look at our June analytic charts. We will post very soon additional, and our new dev works very well in this direction. Amazing work. Um, I don't want to share screen, but if you check our emission decrease it a lot, and our rewards, distributed rewards also decrease it, and we don't have a lot of Tetu distributed every week, every day. We have Outrewarder distribute 200,000 Tetu every week, and we Buyback currently 50,000 Tether, so it is around 25% KPI. Mm. The reason why we have a little KPI, it is iron strategies in the main. This unfortunately it is not the best time, and I hope after switching on Aave will increase profit um, a lot, and we will have around 50% KPI. Let's see. Um, Hard to predict because mm, profit from lending platform unstable, depends on borrowers and everything else. Um, okay, what else? Mm, if somebody interested, we built a new forward forwarder, and it will decrease cost of each to hard work. It will do less trades and more effective. Um, yes, I guess it's all news, mm, except lights on my backgrounds. Hmm. Painter, I don't hear you, but I see that your micro is on. I should, but I don't. Hmm. I see a question. Can you give update on the swap platform's function to balance liquidity? It will be our next big feature. Mm, Currently, we're busy with other development and just don't have free time for this and free hands. But it is high priority task and it requires a lot of work. Uh, I I don't have ETA for this really. Um, Probably mm, January, maybe. I don't know. Yes, yes. If you're interested in how we pay in salary, how the funds works, we have very uh, um, stable system. We're using payroll clerk, and we decided to have manual vesting in our Gnosis Safe wallet. It is 1.5 million Tether per week, not more. It is a cap, and each department has percents that from this amount. So we have full capacity what we can use, and we have capacity for each department plus some direct payments for audits and everything else. Um, Currently we cover all debt for teams except writers and biz devs. Um, and As you can see, we hire new devs. We have enough money for this. Um, right now we have four not only Solid, but Solid and mm, um, full stack. Okay, call it full stack devs. And two front-end devs will increase our team who works for UI. Um, it is a bottleneck now, and it is high priority to hire more front-end developers. Konstantin Malutin wants to work only with Russian guys, so uh, we're hiring on the local um, uh, locals. Mm, okay, I think it is enough for today. Um, have a good week, what I can say. uh, nice to meet you all, and see you later next week and chats. Bye bye.